Now let's take a look at some of the activities which took place in the National Assembly during the week.
The Senate has approved a request by President Muhammadu Buhari to secure Eurobond worth $5.5 billion to finance key projects in the 2017 budget and refinance domestic debts. The approval came Tuesday, October 14th, after the Senate considered the report from its Committee on Local and Foreign Debts. The federal government plans to invest the $2.5 billion Eurobond on various projects, which include the Mambila Power Project, Second Abuja Runway, rail projects as well as bridges across major water channels in the country. The remaining borrowing of $3 billion is to reduce the domestic debt profile, put roughly at 19 trillion naira. The Senate believes it is healthier and wiser to refinance the domestic debts from such external loans because of the low interest rates and the current foreign exchange regime.
That the terms and conditions of the loan are favorable and do not pose any compromise to the integrity, independence and interests of Nigeria and its citizens. That the projects are essential for rapid economic and social development of Nigeria. That the projects, when completed, will create jobs through a chain of downstream economic activities. The construction of the second runway in the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport will enhance the safety of the air passengers, increase the use of the airport by international airlines, thus increase the revenue base of the government.
A House of Representatives ad hoc panel has threatened to issue an arrest warrant against the chairman of the defunct Etisalat Nigeria, Akim Bello Sage, and the chief executive officer of Airtel Nigeria for failure to appear before it. The ad hoc panel, which is investigating the operational activities of telecoms operators, said it has invited Bello Sage and the Airtel CEO on several occasions to answer questions on alleged tax evasion by the then Etisalat and Airtel, but they refused to honor the invitations. The warrant, when sought and served, will compel the helmsmen of the organization to honor the committee's invitation for subsequent hearing. The committee chairman, Representative Ahmed Abu, said during a public hearing on Thursday, November 16th at the National Assembly that the attitude of the duo was unacceptable.
It's only in this country, where what happened, I'm not trying to preempt this investigation, it's only in this country that what happened, the transition between Etisalat and Nine Mobile will happen, and no one is asking questions. And the CEO is somewhere drinking coffee as we speak. Now, I need an explanation for that. I don't know whether to call this concept. I requested for the CEO. We've looked into these books, and I'm shocked. The balances are annoying, and that is why I'm speaking from a position of anger.
I want to move that within the time frame you are going to issue him any other letter to come and see us. If he fails to come, that this committee will issue a warrant of arrest to bring him to this place.
The committee similarly quizzed Nigeria Lottery Commission for what it termed unclear revenue sharing formula between mobile network operators and value-added service, digital content, and mobile-based lottery. Its Director General, Lanre Gbajabiamila, said while approximately 295 licensed value-added service providers have generated about 80 billion naira revenues across the four operators within the past 4 years, Mobile Telecommunications Nigeria (MTN) alone was grossing about 50% of the entire revenue.
The telcos are taking as much as 60–70%. How will the operator be able to pay the winnings and also to keep their business floated? So I think this committee needs to look into that. We have look into that in collaboration with the regulatory authority for the telcos, the NCC.
Now this is where we draw the curtains on this week's edition of the Gavel. If you have any views on any of the issues discussed, please email us on thegavel@channelstv.com. Thank you for staying with us and see you again next week.
Thank you.